Welcome guys to another Ultimate Expression video. I'm outside one of my favorite part stores here, picking up a part. It's an ambient temperature sensor. A few weeks ago I was talking to a friend about AC problems. Her air conditioner was blowing hot, then cool, then hot, then cool. My AC in the Charger would only blow pretty much at one temperature. I would change the degree settings, it wouldn't get hot, it wouldn't get cold, it only stayed at one temperature. So I decided to check my ambient temperature sensor. I went out to the car, I pulled the sensor out, started the car, turned on the air. It was still just one temperature, just remained consistent there. Came back in, slipped on one of my older shirts, gonna install this temperature sensor. And that reminds me, the older shirt here. This is a 5-year anniversary shirt from my brand, Ultimate Expression. I think what I'll do, I may just give you a little bit of tour and talk to you about this shirt because there's some significant meaning about it. This is the front of the 5th anniversary shirt. There are mistakes on here that I caught after I've done the design. The 5th anniversary shirt, we put this out in 2014. It's one of the older shirts, so it doesn't have the custom tag in there. But I want to commemorate a lot of people that I worked with over that first 5 years of the company. These are the list of the athletes that we worked with. Predominantly, they were martial artists. We have one basketball player that were down here. But 5 years, put everybody's name on the back of the shirt in order that I had worked with, or that we had worked with, Ultimate Expression worked with over the years. A lot of memories, a lot of good times, and still keep in touch with a lot of people that's on here. So these are the sensors side by side. The one on the right is the old one. Got the new one right here. And where this comes in at, I'm looking at the front of the motor. There's an old radiator hose. Look straight down, and I've got this connector tucked away over here. See, get that to focus? Got the connector tucked away over here. Basically, mine just hangs down in here. If you can see through all that monstrosity, it just hangs down in that little section right there in the middle of the screen. You see, as I got plenty of room underneath here. And I've seen some other guys talk about their temperature sensors where they were connected to the front bumper up there. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna reinstall it and see what happens. All right, let's give this sucker a start and see what happens. Give it a second, see if that air cools down or whatever that it may do. I have a 2006 Charger Srt8, and these are my controls here. This is to turn my AC on. This over here is to recirculate. When you want cold air, well, put it this way, you want to recirculate the air that's in the cabin. You don't want to bring in outside air that's already hot, and it's going to be harder to cool off the interior. These are my temperature adjustments, passenger side, driver side. Of course, these are vent selections, and this is, the speed of the fan. And right now, this air is blowing good. And it's blowing cooler, a whole lot cooler than what it was. So I'm thinking this actually done the job. A whole lot cooler than what it was. You got out here on a hot day, and you kind of dreaded it. I roll down the windows and open up the sunroof, clear the hot air out to make room for the cool air. But this temperature is much better than what it was. It still may need some Freon. I mean, it is an older car. Ambient temperature sensor, you will find it on the Charger on the passenger side of the car. If you're standing facing the car, it's on the left of the radiator. Mine just hangs down. Some other people's, I think, in the later years, 2012s, are screwed to the bumper somehow. So I'm gonna wrap the vlog up here. I hope you enjoyed some of the content, the little shirt rundown that I included in the middle there. I may do a few more of those coming up on some of the shirts that we've created over the years. There's been a lot, Generation 1s, 2s, 3s, and some halves and some varsities. Been a lot in there, even, a few of the tank tops and the hoodies that I've done over the years. So I appreciate you tuning in to Ultimate Expression. If you hadn't taken a look at some of the other vlogs, take a look up here. I have some really good content coming up that I know you'll enjoy, so keep it locked here and subscribe.